Janet. Good morning, Janet. How are you? How are you? How are you doing this morning, Janet? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Janet, how you doing today, Janet? Janet, how you doing today? Um, mm, there you big old hug, Janet. Love you, Janet. Love you, Janet. Love you, Janet. It's gonna be okay, honey. It is. If I was there, you wouldn't be that in that position because I'll make sure you would be that way. Don't worry, honey. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna get better. Better. I have been listening to music. Have you this morning? You been listening to music this morning, Janet? These peanuts are so good. I'm tearing them up over here. I am tearing these peanuts up there. I gotta make my drink in a minute. I do it every morning. You know the nasty drink that you don't like, Janet? That drink. Well, my people ain't gonna get in here till 9 o'clock. Yes, I got a message from God through music. That's good. That's absolutely true too. You can get a message through God through music. Yeah. Mhm. You got to hold on, Janet. Stop being so stressed out, girl. Stop being so stressed out. It's gonna get better. Good morning, Tuck and Navia. How are you? Thanks for the thumbs up, love. How are you doing? How are you doing today, Tuck? How are you doing? My folks ain't gonna get here till 9 o'clock. They never on time. They a hot mess. Mm-mm. I'm all up, and they ain't even here. Where they do that at? Right here on YouTube. So how's your morning going? We are doing great, God woke us. Yay! There you go. Yay! There you go. Yeah, my people ain't gonna get here until 9 o'clock in the morning. When I start at 6:30, I got the slowest folks in my live stream. Y'all know what time I start. I don't start at 9 o'clock. I'll be here almost an hour just to get my people in. Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. I'm getting ready to leave for. See, at least you came in, Tuck. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Tuck, did you watch my last video? If you guys have not watched the last video, please do so for your sister over here. My videos don't be nothing but about 10 minutes long. Who can't sit down and watch a 10-minute video? If somebody can watch a 2-hour live stream, people can watch a 10-minute video too. I gotta go check out your videos too, Tuck and Nevea. You're welcome. Okay, I will watch it on my way. Okay, sweetie. Thank you, love. I'm gonna watch. Oh, I watched that one. I'm gonna have to watch some more of your videos today. See what you got up here, Tuck. I'm gonna have to watch Tuck video. Good morning, Miss Patricia. Everybody just stopping in before I head to bed. Please hit the like button. Have a blessed day. Oh, BYB, you about to head to bed? Oh no, I miss you. Okay, I understand. Oh, I gotta give you the thing back. I forgot. I'm sorry. I gotta add you back, sweetie. Now you're back. Now you're back to blue. BYB is my baby girl, and she about to head to bed. I understand, BYB. I gave you your blue back. I understand. I understand, BYB. You just getting off work or something, BYB? Why are you heading to bed this early? Okay, that's cool, BYB. Have a great day. Sleep good. I'll talk to you later. Okay, BYB, I love you. Have a good day. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. I need to go get my hair done. I say that in every video. Don't go get it done. I say that in every video that I gotta go get my hair done. In every live stream, don't do nothing. It's little short stuff. This little short stuff. This little... Tuck, are you laughing at me over here? I'm serious. I don't get this hair done. Little short stuff. One day I'm gonna let it grow back. But I like short hair. My hair used to be down my back, Tuck. I keep cutting it. Don't like long hair. Come on, folks. Tuck gonna be leaving me in a minute. Tuck gotta go to work. Then it just be one person in here. Are you still here? Or did you leave me too, girl? Go back. You ain't got no clothes on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. It ain't working again. Why do you keep doing that stupid stuff? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I can go clean my whole house up twice. Went out for people to come in this live stream this morning. Yep. How you doing, everybody? BYB. BYB. Hi, Showers World. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Also, I didn't even have to say thank you. I'm giving you a thumbs up. Finally, people coming live, so you don't even know it. We're doing awesome. Just waiting on a couple more people to get in so I can get started on my topic. My folks always slow. Yes, they come here. They come here at 9 o'clock when I'm about to get off. Wow, where they do that such stuff at? Right here on YouTube. So how's your morning going, Shivers? How is your morning? First thing I do is give a thumbs up. Yep, that's good. Yeah, you're supposed to do. You ain't gotta. You don't wait. People, that's what I do. When I go to somebody's live stream, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you you're very welcome, sweetheart. The first thing I do when I come to somebody's live stream, I'm gonna give a thumbs up. That's the first thing. Yeah. But we're gonna talk about sticks and stone may break our bones, but name would never hurt us. But as soon as a couple more people get in here, I'm gonna tell you the meaning of sticks and stone may break your bone. Good morning, Life of Elizabeth. How are you guys doing this morning? There you go. There the people coming in. Come on in here. Thank you so much, Life. That's amazing. See, when you come in and you thumbs up people live stream before they say it, that's the way it goes. We don't wait till the end of the dang on video live stream and say, hey, I'm about to thumbs her up. Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. Do it before. So we're going to talk about sticks and stone. They break people bones, but names would never hurt. That's a lie. I don't know who came up with that saying, but that's a lie. Names do hurt. It hurt just as worse as somebody hitting you really hard. So when they say sticks and stone may break your bones, but names would never hurt you. Or so why so many people committing suicide from names then? Let's talk about that. What it mean by sticks and stone may break your bone and names would never hurt you? What it means by physical force, but insults shouldn't hurt you. Insults does hurt. I teach a bunch of kids. I counsel a lot of kids right now today from sticks and stone. Want to hurt themselves, have hurt themselves from sticks and stones. So don't tell me sticks doesn't hurt. They does hurt. They hurt worse than stones sometimes. People can say the most to you and make you feel some type of way. We have to teach our children stones does hurt just like sticks. So when somebody coming around hurting your feelings with the words they say, you got to talk to your children these days, because these days children are not like the children that I was growing up in my days. They can take the stuff like that. But these days they abuse you with the words they say out their mouths and how they say them. So when I was growing up, my mother used to always say, don't worry about nobody saying bad words. I worried about that type of stuff because it is hurtful. So many people are doing very, very bad things to themselves. I'm doing awesome. How are you, life? How are you, girl? How are you doing today? So many people are doing so many crazy things to themselves behind sticks. But they say sticks and stone may break their bones. But insults, that's what I mean. Names, insult would never hurt you. Stones mean physical abuse. Physical abuse hurt and stones hurt. Sticks hurt. When somebody hurting your feelings, that hurts. You don't know that person's story. You don't know if that person is vulnerable or not. So you have to watch what you say to people, because it can be mean, real mean. So sticks does hurt. Stones does hurt too. That's why when I was growing up, I always asked my children, is anybody hurting your feelings? I want to know if somebody hurting your feelings. I don't want you going life with somebody hurting your feelings, telling you you can't do that, talking about you, talking down about you. It's a lot of people that I work with today have committed suicide because of stuff like this. Children, 2 children already that I work with got talked about so bad, then did bad things to themselves. One little girl have cut her whole wrist up, all the way up to down the bottom. One little girl I was about to start counseling to her had hung herself. So you don't tell me sticks doesn't hurt. It hurts. How would you like somebody to talk about your child and stand there and watch them? It hurts. I'm doing good. I couldn't sleep. I just was in a good mood this early morning, just listening to gospel music. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. I'm glad it put you in a good mood this morning, sweetheart. My mom would ask us, we got older, if she hurt our feelings or if she did anything wrong. Yeah, you want to know. Because things hurt your feelings these days. And people going around with this saying, "Time sticks and stones won't break your bone," and names will not. It hurts you. It does hurt. I used to get my feelings hurt all the time. Just about what people say, how they say it. It's hurtful. So they need to rewind that tape right there on the sticks and stone thing, because it's not so. These days and ages, people will hurt you all the time. They don't care what they say. Words are very poisonous these days. Words are very, very poisonous. They use them very poisonous. You don't know a person's heart. You don't know how vulnerable people are. There's a lot of vulnerable people out here in the world. What I mean by vulnerable, they're very, very soft. What I mean by soft, they get hurt easily. What I mean by getting hurt easily, their feelings get hurt. You don't know that person's story. You don't know what that person did last night. Why are you going around hurting? Just like that YouTuber, big YouTuber, jumped off the bridge here a couple of months ago, maybe 2 months ago, because of stuff. He had mental problems, but it was stuff building up. You don't know how much stuff build up in people, the things that you say. I feel like everyone is really vulnerable, but some can hide. Some can hide it better. People are vulnerable in life, but not as vulnerable as others. Some people are really, really strong. I'm a very strong person. I take a lot from people, but my feelings still get hurt. But there's some people are vulnerable than others, more and more vulnerable. I've been around it. I go to school and I see it all the time. Some people can take a lot of stuff before they burst, and some people can't take that. So it's both ways. And I understand where you're coming from too. They are vulnerable. Everybody is vulnerable. Some are vulnerable than others. Like me, I can take a lot. I always took a lot from people. I mean, as I got older, but when I was younger, I did. But sometimes when that stuff build up in you, when people talk about you, just saying all kinds of mean stuff to you, that stuff build up later on in life. Sometimes it causes you harm. Sometimes it doesn't. Words are painful. Mean words are painful. And people always say it's just about the stones hitting. It's about the words too, you say. Sometimes we need to watch that. People say so many mean things to people, and I look at it sometimes and I say to myself, oh, wow. Like I said, I got the little girls. Every time somebody says something too mean to her, she cuts another part of her arm, cuts another part of her arm, cuts another part of her arm. That's bad. She got taken out of her home the other day because her mother is not paying her no attention. And I asked her, why do you cut yourself? She said, it takes the pain away. And you're going to tell me that's bad? That's not bad? When people cutting themselves and hurting themselves because of what painful words people say to them, that's sad. I'm hoping and praying the girl don't never cut something that's a vein, one of those veins that you're not supposed to cut, and kill her. I was worried about that. So they took her out her home where she was getting abused by people at school, and her mother wasn't paying attention. So she's in a foster home now. And she's doing a lot better. But you got to understand, words do hurt. So I don't know where they come from with this sticks and stone may break your bone, but words may never hurt you. They do hurt. There's a lot of people have done really, really bad things to themselves because of words. That's why sometimes we got to retract what we say. If we hurt somebody's feelings, go back and apologize to them. Because you don't know their story. You don't know if that person always used to getting hurt. You don't know their story. Sometimes people don't want to get on YouTube no more because of the words people say to them, how they say them. We got to retract stuff sometimes. Like if I hurt somebody's feelings, if I say something wrong to them, I'm quick to apologize. I say, oh, I'm sorry. That came out the wrong way. Sometimes we say stuff and it do come out the wrong way. You don't mean to say it. But when you don't mean to say something to somebody and come out the wrong way, go back and apologize. You don't know people. There's a lot of vulnerable people out here. They hurt themselves because of what people say. So when somebody says something wrong with you, retract it sometime. Janet says beauty shops are no expense. I have trouble washing my hair. I went to a beauty shop to get it washed. They charged me $19. Oh, wow. It'll be okay, Janet. I hate that you can't wash your own hair. I really do. Where's all my people at this morning? Where are they at? They're going to be coming in here at 7:30. Mark my words, 7:30. Let me see what life said. I know life happens, but I feel like this is why people need to try to fix them before they bring kids in their lives, because when you don't, they just throw all their trauma on. Yes, it's not fair, life. It's not. This generation curse needs to. Yes, it does. Especially when you have a mother that's not paying the children no attention. I deal with these type of children every day in life. A mother that's not paying her kids no attention. Like I said, I'm back here about maybe a year ago. I had a little girl that I used to deal with. She used to tell her mother all the time that people are picking with her in school. And her drunk mother used to lay across the couch. When I come over there, her mother's laying across the couch drunk. And me and the little girl go in a separate room and talk. And she said, she tired of people picking with her. And I said, who's picking with you? I said, did you tell your mother? And she said, yeah. So I said, I'm going to tell your mother before we get finished doing counseling. So I want to talk to her mother. And she said, this is what her mother told me. I told her to go tell the teacher. You told her to go tell the teacher. Isn't you the parent? I came up to realize not to hate them, just pray for them, because they just don't know mother are humans too. And sometimes we forget that they had a little life before us. Yes, but if you have children, if you have a child and you brought her in the world, you need to take care of that child. Yes, mothers are human, but you have to take care of that child. If you didn't want kids, you shouldn't have brought them in the world. That's how I feel. Don't bring a child in the world and ignore her. Don't do that. Evidently, you didn't need to have kids. When you bring a child in the world, you have to give her your undivided attention. Give him your undivided attention. That's how it goes. You don't sit up and separate yourself from a child when you brought her. If a child asks, crying out for help, you need to give her help. You don't tell the school to take care of your child. The school is there to educate your child, not to take care of your child. You are the mother. You take care of your child. So when things like this is going on, you seek help for them. You go up to the school and find out what's going on. Don't let the people raise your children in school, because they will raise it. They will do a number on your child. When my children was growing up, I made sure when my child, anybody can say they get something happening up there, they talking mean to them, I was up at the school. I don't like that. I was up at the school. I didn't ignore what they said, because mostly parents ignore what their children say, and that's when big things happen down the road. I couldn't stand my mom at times because what she did or said. But now that I think about it, she did the best thing she could do or knew how, because she wasn't really raised herself. She wasn't really raised herself. Oh, wow. Yeah. But you got to learn. You can't bring kids in the world and they're going to see all this stuff. So, yeah, kids are going to learn stuff. We don't want our children to learn stuff like this, sticks and stones, from the school. Because the school's going to teach you the wrong stuff, especially the children in school. It should be started at home. Not just kids are getting messed up, adults are too. Other adults are saying mean words to other adults. Other children are saying mean words to other children. So we got to teach our children, when there's a problem in school or wherever, come see me. Don't do it on your own. This little girl that hung herself didn't have nobody to talk to, because her mother was always drunk. She wasn't there for her. So I blame the parent for this. If you got a little girl crying out for help, anybody crying out for help, you need to get her help. You need to go seek help. You need to go to that school like a parent's supposed to do. You don't let your child or nobody go through pain by themselves. So really, she went through this by herself. So I taught my children when they were growing up, tell me what's going on. Let me figure this out. Let me go to school and talk to somebody about this situation because you're not alone in this situation. I want to be there to help you. So when they say sticks and stones may break your bone, but names will never hurt you. Names does hurt. And they hurt really, really, really bad. So we got to learn to lift each other up and stop the name calling. You don't know people's story. You don't know what that person going to do the next day. And when you're calling people names, calling them out their names. Don't call people out their names because it's hurtful. And you don't know how vulnerable people are. Everybody can't stand that. They can't. There's a lot of people can't stand even when you're playing with them, picking with them. People don't like that. So we got to get better with our words. Words hurt, but more than stones. You say, yep. Words stay forever. Absolutely. It's a wound never. You know what? Sometimes I have a wound in my heart life from a long, long time ago that never heals. God is still working on me. And I was like 15 years old. I'm in my 40s now. This wound never healed. And every time I meditate to myself, it comes back again. Now, stone will heal. Physical abuse will heal. But not mental abuse all the time. So when people are going around hurting you and they think it'll go away, sometimes you never stop thinking about it. Stuff that happened to me since I was 15 years old, I still think about it to today. And I'm in my late 40s. Yeah. So that stuff doesn't heal. You're right. Name calling never heals. Maybe physical abuse heals, but not name calling. Not insults. When you insulting people over and over again, it doesn't hurt. It hurts. And it hurts bad. So we got to learn to lift one another up. Be there for one another. When you see somebody going through these type of things, and if you can help, encourage them. Let them know, hey, you know what? Let's talk. What's going on? This is what I do every day with kids from 5 to 10 years old. I deal with the insults with them. They're hurting themselves. People talking bad about them. I deal with all this stuff. So if I'm dealing with this stuff, I'm going to try to help them. I do my part as a counselor, and I'm going to continue on doing my part as a counselor. But while I'm doing my part as a counselor, the mother got to do her part too. I'm there just to encourage her, to give her words of wisdom, and let her know these things that you do, you don't have to do it. That's what I'm here for, to talk. I done went down to one person. Folks, I don't know where you guys at, but you guys need to come on in here. Come on in the live stream. Stop sleeping so late. Yeah. I know you here. I don't know where all my other folks at. They'll be here about 8:30. I'm trying to tell you, about 8:30, everybody be rolling in. And I got to be to work. I got to get off at 9 o'clock. Folks never here on time. Not my people. I got about 20 people missing. And it's one here and one in the bushes. Yeah. So just watch what you say. Retract. Sometimes we have to retract what we say. And just do better with our words. That's all. Because like I said, if I hurt anybody's feelings, I'm so quick to apologize. Everybody don't apologize so easy. They be like, I'm not apologizing to him. I ain't apologizing. You got to apologize. If you want to go somewhere in the world, you have to apologize. You do. You have to apologize. People don't apologize anymore. They say, oh, I ain't doing that. We have to. If you want God to bless you, you have to apologize. God is watching you going around giving insults to people, physical abuse, all this stuff cause pain later on in life. And you never know what a child has to live through. So the kids, or some apologies, but don't mean it. Yes. We talked about that yesterday. Some people apologize, it doesn't mean it. Because you know why they apologize, it doesn't mean it. They get back up and say the same thing about that person again. If you apologize to somebody, really mean it. When I apologize to somebody, I'm going to mean it. I'm not going to get back up and talk about the person. If you prayed about that to God, about apologizing to somebody, why in the world are you still talking about that person? Let it go. You already apologized for it. So why are you still talking bad to them? Why are you still talking mean and evil? Don't do that to people. It's enough of that in the world. When you apologize, really mean it. Really, really mean it. Don't say I apologize and don't mean it. That's not what life is about. We got to apologize and move on from the situation and don't go back. Don't go backslider. Just apologize. That's what we got to do. We got to learn to get good at this. People call themselves a Christian and can't even apologize. People call themselves a Christian and say so many mean words to people. You can't call yourself a Christian and giving physical abuse and insulting people. If you're a Christian, it's going to show it on the outside. Not only on the inside, the outside too. Mostly people call themselves a Christian, have an evil heart, talk evil to people. You can't be a Christian and living for God and the devil. Either you're going to live for God and later for the devil. You can't live for both. There's only one God. So he don't want you to share yourself with the devil. So we got to either or, live for him or the devil. So I chose to live for God. If I do anything wrong, God only. If I do anything wrong to people, I am so quick to apologize. I don't act like I'm better than nobody. Even if I think I did something wrong to them, even if I think I hurt somebody's feelings, I'm going to say, hey, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? People these days and age, they didn't want to do that. They're so busy living their life like it's golden. They're not worried about what they do to you or how they insulted you or what they said wrong to you. They're just living for them. They're not doing nobody but them. They're not worried about doing God. They're just doing them. So when people worry about just doing them, it's sad. Not only sad, but bad. I'm still here. I was just listening to you. You can beat me to where I have blood, but I cannot stand for you to say something bad. Right. That's what I'm saying, Janet. You're not going to beat me until I have blood either. None of that's going to happen. But I can't stand people saying bad things about me or anybody. That hurts. I don't care how strong I am. That stuff hurts. When somebody talking about you, talking bad about you, that stuff is hurtful. I don't care how you say it, how you put it, it hurts. So stop talking bad about people. Stop insulting people. I apologize even if I don't feel like I was wrong and I feel like they need to apologize to me, but I just put my pride. Sometimes we have to put our pride aside. People don't put their pride aside. You know why? They just don't want to. We have to put our pride aside at some time and live for God and live the right way. I put my pride aside. If I think I said anything wrong to somebody, because sometimes I may say something wrong. I'm like, oops, I'm so sorry. And sometimes people say, sorry for what, Trisha? I say, I might have said something. She said, oh, no. But I may feel some type of way that I said it, but I'm still going to apologize. You don't want to run people away. You want to run people to you. You want people to love you for who you are. So don't say mean things to people. Don't insult people. It is enough of that going on out here. How would you like God to come from up in heaven and insult you and tell you all these mean things about you? You stupid, you dumb, you mean, you ugly, you fat. All these words. So if you don't want people to do that to you, don't do that to them. Don't do that. It's a sin. God don't want you to insult his children. God don't want you to cause physical abuse to his children. If you're a child of God, you wouldn't do that. Hey, chef. Hey, chef. Hey, chef. Hey, chef. I don't know where all my folks at, but okay. Folks think I get on. Folks think I start at 9 o'clock. I'm going to whoop every last one of them when they come here. Every last one of them. I might as well start at 9 o'clock. Yeah, they sleep. They be up, though. My folks be here. So don't you start with that. Bye, Felicia. Chef. Ring that doorbell, and she already did. Ding dong. Yeah. So insults does hurt. So when they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never help me. Words do hurt. Words hurt mostly than physical abuse. Because that word, because the physical insult don't never go away. What is that in your hand? It's my ink pen. It's an ink pen, chef. It's an ink pen, chef. Yeah, yeah. So when they say words don't hurt, it does. Because words will stay with you forever. I got stuff people said to me a long time ago when I was 15 years old. And you gonna tell me words don't hurt? I'm older now, and I still sometimes think back when I you hear me insult when I oh wow, yes, since I was 15 years old, and you're gonna tell me words don't hurt? They does hurt. They does hurt. That's why sometimes we gotta sit back and listen to what we say. Sometimes I sit back and meditate, chef, about the things that I used to go through when I was younger. Sometimes we can't get from there. We can't bring back what happened a long time ago. That's why God wants us to get away from that type of stuff. Don't try to stop remembering. I cannot stop remembering what stuff that happened when I was 15 years old. I just can't. So I meditate all the time. That's what I do on a daily. And it always brings me back to my childhood. I don't want to think about the stuff that happened in my childhood, but I do. So what I do, I just pray about it and leave it to God. I've been praying about it since I was 15. Pain is still there. I've been praying about it since I was 15 years old. But the pain is still there. You can pray about something and pray about it. God's going to fix it, but he's going to fix it in his time. Every true time someone talks about God on here, it freezes. You know what? You understand that? The devil is a liar life. Did you see that? Every time I talk about God, this thing freezes. I don't know how many times I've been on this live stream. Every day I talk about God, it freezes, takes me off. Then I retrack it. One day it took me all the way off. I had about 20 some people in the live stream. The whole thing was off. I said, what is going on here? The devil is a liar, honey. That's why it's good to stay prayed up. And don't let people get to you. Don't let insults get to you. It's hard to say don't let insults get to you, because when you're going through that type of stuff, you're going to let it get to you. I let it get to me. Because so when they say words don't hurt, they do hurt. They hurt. I counsel little kids every day, and I know it hurts. So we got to learn to love people a little bit more. Encourage people a little bit more. I wish I can get to the point where it don't hurt. I know, me too, life. I don't think I would ever get to that point. I'm not going to say never. God don't want me to say never. That's doubting stuff. But I've been going through this stuff since I was 15. Maybe it's just not my season for it to go away yet. But I'm not going to give up. Because every time I get to a spot in my life, a point in my life, I start thinking about the past. The past is over, right? We got to leave the past in the past. Sometimes people can't stop thinking about the past. Because sometimes people's past is very, very hurtful. And you try to live above that, and you can't. Sometimes people's words are very, very poisonous, what they say to you. And sometimes you can't take it back. When you say something to somebody really, really mean and poisonous, you can't take those words back. You can pray about it and pray about it. But you, as a person, you can't take stuff back when you say mean things to people. So that's why I don't say mean things to people. If people come in here and saying mean things to me, I just take them off. I ain't got time for that. We got to watch the words we say, because I don't want to go back where I used to be at and cuss you out. I don't do that anymore. And I'm not going to never do that anymore. Because that look doesn't look good on me today. That's why when people come in and say mean things in your live stream or whatever, you just got to take them out. You need peace in your life. So if you want peace, you got to take the people that's not giving you peace out. Because sometimes people say the wrong stuff to you, and it hurts. And you don't want to say stuff back to them. You don't want to go back and forth. You know how people go back and forth when people say mean things to them? Don't go back and forth to them. When I get mad, I just pray and listen to gospel. I do it all day long. I don't only listen to gospel music. I like R&B music too. I listen to both. I don't do rap music because the rap music today is horrible. It's teaching kids so many bad stuff out here in the world. Bad things. So many kids act on that stuff. So we gotta watch what we say. Watch what we let our children listen to. Because sometimes when children listen to stuff that they're not supposed to listen to, they go act on it. Oh, some songs say go get a knife, so you go get a knife. Kill her, you go do all that. So be careful what you let your children listen to. I listen to gospel. Oh, you like I listen to gospel rap. Okay, that's good too. Thing. I don't like it either. It's too ranchy. Too ratchet. You right. Too ratchet. You right. Ratchet. Yeah. So be careful what you let your children listen to, and be there for your kids when your kids tell you that they have a problem. Don't let it get to this. Cutting. Don't let it get to that. So talk to your children. If you see your children coming in the house sad all the time, talk to them about it. This is what I do at counseling. I got children doing all kinds of stuff to themselves because there's people talking mean to them. And people say mean things doesn't work, help. Mean things doesn't hurt. It does. Mean words does hurt. I got 6 children that I counsel to. And the words that they say, that people say to them, is horrible. Where's the parent at? On the couch somewhere, drunk, doing drugs somewhere. And you worry about the little girl a year or 2 ago that did something to herself very, very hurtful. Because her parent was supposed to have been a parent, but she wasn't a parent. Even if the kid don't want to talk to them, or just sit them there and let them know your body. Yeah, that's what I do. My kids didn't always want to talk. My son. I say, if anything bother you, I say this every day they come home from school. I say, if anything bother you, come talk to me. I'm here for you. I am here for you. And they was like, oh, no. I say, is anybody bothering you in school? Because I was quick to go to the school. Oh, no, ain't nothing going on in school. Because if I see you acting some type of way, closing yourself up in the room, isolating yourself from people, there's a problem then. Somebody either been picking with you or something's just not right. Some parents don't pay attention to the signs of stuff like that. But you as a parent, you need to pay attention to that. Because it could be worse than you think it is. Just because a child smiles in your face all the time, or a person smiling in your face all the time, or a friend, doesn't mean that things are always good. You got to be the person to look and say, wait a minute, something is off here. People smile every day. That doesn't mean they're not sad. People hurt every day. That doesn't mean they haven't cried. People smile every day. You don't know what they did last night. So you can't assume that everything is always good just because you see somebody smiling. You can't assume everything is good with me because you see me smiling. I can't assume everything is good with you just because you're smiling. I don't know who hurt you last night. You don't know who hurt me last night, if I even got hurt. You just don't know. You don't know people's story. That's why it's good to not to insult people, because it can cause a lot of things. Just like that big YouTuber. He jumped off the bridge. A big YouTuber, Alcom or whatever his name was. He jumped off the bridge. And he was saying, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for that. People don't know people's story. Words hurt. You cannot go around hurting people. You don't know how vulnerable people are. There's a lot of vulnerable people. People can be vulnerable. Even a strong can be very vulnerable at some time. And I'm a strong woman. Always was strong. I was taught to be a strong woman. Words hurt. And they hurt bad. My mom always went into school. She couldn't, my other sister did. My mom didn't play that because my mom would talk to the teacher and counselor, and they took long to do something. Yeah, they take so long to do something. I ended up in the hospital for what I would say. Wow, see? It's bad. It's a lot of children that I counsel today are in the hospital. Got taken out their homes because of stuff, because you're not listening. You have to listen to people. Not only children, you have to listen to adults too. There's a lot of adults going through stuff like this. Mental abuse. Mental abuse is insulting one another, hurting them. You just don't know how much that stays in a person's mind, their head, their heart. It hurts. Hold on. Hold on just a little bit longer. Hold on. Hold on. What? Honey, you gotta wait till your mom get up. You don't want you till your mom get up yet? Because I'm on live. Okay. Go ahead and ask her. Okay, guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Who came in here? Anybody come in here? Hi, Three Wheels. I almost got taken away before my mom, but I'm like, ain't my mom is the school, and some of the teachers got fired because you know what? Just saying hi. Have a good day. You have a good day too, Three Wheels. Thanks for coming in, Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny, you have a great day also. But yeah, so we gotta watch the words that come out of our mouth because they're hurtful, and people don't think they're hurtful, but they are. Words hurt, and they will hurt worse than anybody I know. So you got to be careful what you say and how you say it, and use your words wisely. Don't go around talking about people. Look up at Canton Jones and his song Hater Day. You will love it. All the music on this one. Is it? I'm going to make sure I look at that show. Hater Day. Yeah. So watch the words you say. Because like I said, when I was growing up, sometimes, girl, if I sit up here and tell you guys how my life was when I was growing up, I always felt like I was a black sheep of the family. Not from my mother and father. It was just stuff. I just feel like when family functions come along, I was not ever invited. Wait a minute. The teachers got fired. They would pick on me in front of the class. Wow, everyone would laugh. The teacher would bring me in the front of the class and pick on my clothes and sizes. So, wow. Yes, God. Oh, wow. That's so sad, life. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you got away from all that stuff. I'm glad you're better now. Yes, God, all his music will take the pain away. Oh, I gotta listen to it, Chef. Yeah, because I've been through some stuff. I always thought I was the black sheep of the family. I was. Like I was telling the people, my people, where they at, I don't know. I should tell my people in my live stream. I said, you know what? I used to tell my mother, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna wear black all the time. I think I'm gonna wear black all the time. My mother said, why you wanna wear black? I said, because I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. She said, hi, Carolyn, how are you? Thanks for coming in, and thanks for the thumbs up also. And I should tell my mom, welcome to the live stream, love. I know I am the black sheep of the family. I get treated differently. Well, when I was growing up, I didn't get treated differently from my mother and father. It was the males. My brothers. It was the males, my brothers. And I always felt like I was this little black spot in the background. You know, like when they had family functions, nobody would come and say, "Hey, Trisha," no hugs and nothing. And I was like, wow, you know, Ma, I said, when I get older, I'm going to wear black all the time. She said, why would you wear black? Because I said, I feel like the black sheep of the family. And I had this mental thing in me going on, like, you know what? It's my siblings, not my parents either. Yeah, ain't that crazy? It was my brothers. It's not my sister. Me and my sister's like this. And one of my brothers, we like this too. But my other brothers, so they would always say, dumb. Oh, she's so dumb. When I was getting A's and B's in school, you just don't know. Insult her. Oh, she's so dumb. But who came to be the counselor later on in life? Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. But so I felt like I was the black sheep of the family. So I felt like I told my mother, well, when I get older, yeah. Hold on, guys. Oh, I see it. Yeah. I had a da 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 da. Yeah, baby. Hear me on live stream. Okay, hold on, people. Hold on. I had a big old spider in my house. I had to get it out. Big old spider. Big old spider, guys. A big old spider. And my daughter's scared of spiders. I had to go run and get it. Big one. And here in Atlanta, Lord have mercy. They had a mouse here. I'm scared. They had a big old spider. It was ugly. It was just crawling in the hallway just now. My daughter was calling, Mom. And I'm looking at this spider thing. I would want to run back. But I had to get the spider. But I got it. But anyway, hi, silly mommy. Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. So let's get back to what I was talking about. Good morning, hon. I'm here just getting here. Okay, cool, no problem. Good morning, everybody. Me too, Elizabeth. I love that. Okay, where we left off at? Bye, Felicia. Okay. Anyway, so that's what I had to tell that spider. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Let's get back to what I'm talking about. I can be a little silly. I'm a silly Christian. God didn't say we couldn't laugh. So many perfect Christians. Oh, not. I laugh all day. And I'm going to always laugh. God wants us to have joy and laughter in our heart. Don't just sit up and be serious all day. You did that wrong and you did that wrong. Don't do that. Don't judge people. Let them come. Oh, you're not allowed in my chat because you know better than that. What you did was wrong. God gonna get you. Let God take care of that. I'm not that type of Christian. I welcome everybody in my chat. Sinners, unbeliever, murderers, whatever. You're welcome. That's what we have to do. Be welcoming. Don't take everybody out your chat because they this, they that, because they young. Just because they're young, they still should be able to come. God didn't say what age your kids can come in your chat. Everybody should be able to come. As long as they act appropriately, they should be able to come. How about that? Now, bye, Felicia. Let's get back to what I was talking about. So I always thought I was a little black person in the background. So when I got older, I said, I'm going to wear black all the time. So as you notice, I wear black all the time. It was like a mental thing. Now I've become that from being the black sheep of the family, because I got my own family. I can care less if I'm a black sheep now. But I felt like that. And I always wanted to wear black. So if you look in all my videos, all I got on black. I had a black and white one on like this yesterday, but it was white and black. So I don't got the same stuff on. I don't wear the same stuff. Okay? Yeah, I had a white one on yesterday with black. But yeah, you will see me wear black all the time because it was a mental thing a long time ago. So I continue wearing black. Black is not my favorite color. Not at all. Red, pink, and orange is my favorite color, but this is what I wore all the time, and I continue wearing it. But I don't think about what I used to, what things used to happen in my past. It's just that I just wear it now, just because I just do. I don't know now, but I just wear it. But anyway, getting back to this thing. So they say sticks and stone may break your bone, but names will never hurt you. They need to rewind that tape. Words do hurt. Words hurt. What they mean by sticks and stone may break your bones, and the words don't hurt you. They talk about physical.
Mommy, wait.
Huh? You can't come over here. Mommy, what? Huh? Bye, Felicia. Anyway, so when they say sticks and stones, what they mean by stone, they talk about physical abuse.
Yeah.
Physical abuse. Somebody hit on you.
My shoe.
Huh?
My shoe.
Mommy's shoes?
Yeah.
Right there behind you.
That's my shoe.
Yeah.
You
can't. God, and you can't go around saying these things will hurt you because they will hurt you. And when somebody says sticks is insulting. So when they say sticks and stone, insulting means sticks. Stones mean physical abuse, somebody hitting you. So sticks is just as bad as stones these days. People used to say that little saying about sticks and stone may break your bones, but names does hurt. I teach children in counseling every day, and names does hurt. That's why they're in the position they is, because of the name calling. You don't know how vulnerable people are. Stop calling people names. People are vulnerable, even adults. My mother always told me when I was growing up, if I had a problem with somebody, you come see me. That's why so many people hurt themselves, because of sticks. Sticks is insulting. So many people are hurting themselves because of this. But you say it doesn't hurt. Do you know that person's heart? Do you know how that person feels inside? You don't know. But you constantly calling them names. You're constantly doing them wrong. Do you know how many people have done bad things to themselves here on YouTube because of sticks? And you're going to tell me sticks doesn't hurt? They hurt worse than the physical abuse. The reason why they hurt worse than the physical, because sticks remain in your heart. They never go away. That's a wound that sometimes never heals. Like I was telling people before they came on my live stream today, I still got sticks that I think about from 15 years ago. I mean, when I was 15 years old. Those are wounds that doesn't heal. I pray about it, pray about it, pray about it, pray about it. But every time I meditate, it comes back up again. That's why I tell you guys, stick does hurt. So when somebody hurting you or your children, talk to your children so they won't lead up in the path of something else. Because you just don't know what a child is thinking about. You don't know what an adult is thinking about. There's a lot of adults here on YouTube throw sticks at people. Cause pain later on in life. You don't know people's stories. So why throw sticks at them? You don't know how vulnerable people are. So why throw sticks at them? Stop throwing sticks at people. You don't know their heart. You never will. You don't know how vulnerable people are. You don't know how hurt people get. Some people are very, very strong. I'm very strong. Even though I think about what happened in my past, I'm still strong. If I wasn't strong, I don't think I would be here today. You have to be strong through the sticks, through the stones, whatever people throw at you, through physical abuse, whatever abuse, you have to be strong. Because if you don't, you will fall off. What I mean by fall off, something will happen. So when people are doing you wrong or talking bad about you, go pray to God about it, like I do. I pray every day, not one day, every day. That's how we get ahead in life. Don't just pray one day and think it's going to be over. No. Yes, we are strong and got us through it. Yes, he got us through it. Absolutely. I stay strong and I'm going to continue being strong. Whatever comes my way, I'm still going to stand tall. I'm not going to let people here on earth steal my joy with their insults, with the stones, whatever. Don't let people steal your joy. When you feel like that you can't take it no more, open that Bible up and pray. Don't pray one day. Pray every day. Prayer helps. People don't think prayer helps, but it does. Just because you haven't got what you prayed for yet, maybe it's not your season yet. Just because it's not your season doesn't mean it's not going to come. Your season around the corner. As long as you act right, be right, treat people right, your day is coming. But when you're treating people wrong, insulting people, throwing stones at them, throwing sticks at them, you're going to be numbered. Your days will be numbered. Stop throwing stones at people. Good morning, Vickies, and thanks for the thumbs up, love. You got to do this right stuff these days. We got to live the correct way. Yeah, people are going to throw sticks at you. Yeah, people are going to throw stones at you. But you got to have tough skin. Anywhere you go, not just on YouTube, everywhere. You got to teach your children to have tough skin. You got to teach your children, hey, if something bothering you, come talk to me. Don't wait till somebody hurt themselves really, really bad. Like the little girl I deal with, cutting herself all up her arm. Don't let that happen to your child. Because if you're not talking to your children, it happens to them. It will. Let's see what life said. God said he would get us out of the storm. Not that we wouldn't go through it. Anything, some job getting wrong, it may hurt. But God wouldn't know these things of us if we couldn't get through it. Absolutely. God gonna give you stuff. We're gonna go through changes. And we're gonna go through changes. And we're gonna go through changes. Just because we go through changes doesn't mean we can't get through them. We'll get through them. My daughter that died was mentally handicapped. I know you told me that, Janet. That's so sad to hear. But don't worry. You keep on praying, honey child. Keep on praying. Keep on praying. Keep praying. Keep God in your life. Like you do got God in your life, Janet. Keep on praying, honey. Things going to get better. I know you told me your daughter had died and she had mentally handicapped. I remember you told me that. He gives his battles to the strongest. Yes, he does. And me, I'm a very strong woman. I take a lot. Sometimes I think I take too much. Yeah. Hi, Vicky. Yeah. So continue on praying. Continue on lifting each other up. We are here to lift each other up. If you see somebody having a problem with somebody hurting them here on YouTube, talk to them. Don't let them go through it alone. Sometimes people think they're here by themselves. You're not here by yourself. I feel if a person has a problem with me, don't go live, come to me so we can say, thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Don't go stoning it out somewhere. Don't go telling people your business. Go telling somebody else's business. If you have a problem, talk to that person. Don't put it on the eyewitness news so everybody knows it. Oh, Trisha did this. Oh, Frank did that. That's kids do that. We're adults. Don't do that. That's hurtful too. That's hurtful too. When you're putting people's names all out, like that's hurtful. You look at it, you be like, wow. It's hurtful, Frank. That's great. It is hurtful. I don't understand why people only pray when they need. Oh gosh, like you know what, girl? Girl, I don't know. You talking stuff that I talk. What's going on here? Yeah, every day. Also, just talk to them, and not only when it's convenient. Right. What people does here in the world, they only pray when things go wrong. You better pray every day. And you wonder why God don't answer your prayers when you pray when things go right. I mean, when you don't pray when things go right. Because you're using him. It's true, Frank. If things go wrong, we still supposed to pray. When things go right, we still supposed to pray. That's when God blesses you with more and more and more. God will enlarge your territory. You know why he will enlarge your territory? Because you're praying like you're supposed to. Absolutely. Keep praying. Don't stop. Get tired of praying. So many people get tired. I get tired of praying. I don't see no gestures. I don't see nothing moving. Guess what? It ain't going to move. God don't move when you want him to move. God move when he want to move. If you can't understand that, oh well. God move when he want to move. Not when you want him to move. Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. God move when he want to move. You better wait. If you can't wait, bye. I'm waiting, and I've been waiting. And I get little blessings here and there because I wait. Folks get so tired of waiting, being impatient. Stop being impatient when it comes to God. God is an on-time God. He's never late, never too early. He's on time. So if God is on time, we got to do the right stuff. Let's see what Vicky was talking about. When the going is good, they forget what good and what made happen. Absolutely, Vicky. When the going is good, they forget it. But when it's all bad, oh, I'm on my knees praying. Stop. Pray now. Things are going good in my life right now. I still pray because they're doing good. I'm on my knees every day. If I ain't on my knees, I'm laying in my bed praying. That's what I do. And I'm going to continue doing it. That's why blessings come my way all the time. That's why good things come my way all the time. That's why God blocked the haters from me. Because he know me. God will block those people that want to harm you. God will block those people wanting to throw sticks and stones at you. He will block them because he know you. He will block it. You know, like that song say, God blocked it? He will block it. He will block it. But you got to trust and believe. And you can't just pray when things are going bad. Okay? Pray all the time. Let's see. When the going is good, they forget. Okay, we did that one. Vicky said, because of that troubled spirit that's inside is blocking their blessings, Vicky, right? You got this troubled spirit inside of you. Talking about everybody. Going around insulting everybody. Going around hurting people's feelings. You are not going to get blessed, honey. If you think that's a way to live, you're not going to get blessed. Talking about one another, insulting people, making people, hurting people's feelings every day, you're not going to get blessed, sweetheart. You're going to stand still. I just want you to know that. My daughter would come home from school saying the kids always picked on her, call her names. I had to talk to her. Yeah, you got to talk to her, Janet. That's the only way things are going to get better. People are going to pick with kids every day, Janet. That's why I told them I want to be the parent that I can sit down and talk to my child. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up if you have not. So for your girl over here, how you doing this morning? And welcome to the live stream, girl. Yeah. Talk to children more. See what's going on with their children. Talk to a friend. There's some friends that get the same treatment that little kids get. If you got a friend that you see this getting hurt, thank you so much, Kelly. If you see a friend that's getting hurt sometime, talk to her. You don't know these people's story. I got a friend today get hurt by her husband. She settled for stuff. We don't have to settle for nothing. We don't have to settle for mental abuse. We don't have to settle for physical abuse. So when somebody's harming you, get out of it. When somebody's hurting you, move away from it. Don't stand there and say, oh, it's get better. So this is what my friends say in Atlanta. Oh, it's going to get better. If somebody mental, talking to you bad with their words, they say, it's not going to get better because if you stand there watching them do this stuff, it's not going to get better. If he's been doing this from day one, he's going to continue doing it because you're vulnerable. And he knows you're vulnerable. And he's going to keep on doing it. When people used to hurt me as a kid, and even now I try to not to be mad because I always told that they're putting their insecurities into you, or you never know what they're going to do. Saying that they did. It's okay, but I just try to pray to both of us. Yeah, but you don't want to sit around and let people hurt you. Yeah, we're going to pray, but I'm not going to let nobody hurt me. I'm sorry, Christian or no Christian. I'm not going to sit around and let people talk to me any kind of way. I can't do it, will not do it, not going to do it. No. You don't sit around and let them say that's okay. It's not okay. Hurting is never okay for nobody to hurt you. I can't do that one. So when I see a child getting hurt, I'm going to stand up for that child. If I see an adult getting hurt, I'm going to stand up for a child, especially when they're my friends. I got friends that's going to get hurt. It's okay not to be okay. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kelly. We got to understand. We got to stand up for one another. It's a lot of mental abuse going on. It's a lot of physical abuse going on. So when people say sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt, words do hurt. So they need to scratch that out and put, yes, words do hurt. It does hurt. Now, back in the day when I was growing up, people didn't do this type of crazy stuff that they're doing now. Hurting your feelings, doing all this. Now, these days, these kids got it rough. Not only kids, Adults have it rough. Because they say all types of stuff to people. People are so poisonous with their mouth, with their words they say. You're so poisonous. Do you know your words can kill a person? It's like I was telling you about the little girl that did what she did in the closet. Words will hurt people. Hurt adults and children. It's not just the children, it's adults who are getting hurt by words. Stop using the poisoning words to people. You poison people every day with what you say to them. You may not think you're doing it, but you are. If you got a friend that's always downing you, talking bad about you, you need to walk away from that friend. That's not your friend. That person wants you to fail, but they're low-key hater. Oh, you doing this, you doing that, dumb. That's dumb for what you're doing. Don't say that's dumb to a friend. You're hurting your friend's feelings. Why would you say that? I see a lot of friends do that to other friends. I get a friend like that, she can go ahead and go. I don't know friends, because friends like that, you already got an enemy. When they say friends like that, you don't need no enemy, you really don't, because you already got one right in front of you. Yeah, life, that is true. People always use other faults or problems as a spotlight to keep theirs in their dark, but God sees all. I said it before. God don't like ugly, and he's not. Yes, no, he's not. Absolutely. Some people are real good-hearted these days. Some people are real good-hearted. Yeah, there are a lot of good-hearted people, Frank. But people, they get done to worse. I'm a good-hearted person. Very good-hearted person. A long time ago when I was 15 years old, I used to let words hurt me. Even though my mother say, don't let that stuff hurt you. It hurted me. Words hurt. And they really hurt. You don't know people's story. You don't know what get a person down. You don't know what clicks on a person. What I mean by click, you don't know what make a person click. Can do something really bad to themselves, really, really serious. So sometimes we have to watch the words we say to people because they can be hurtful. What I mean by hurtful, they can really, really hurt you. They can really, really hurt your heart. So sometimes we have to reframe the words that we say to people and how we say them to people. If I say anything wrong to people, I always go back and apologize, even if I think it was wrong. Don't ever stop apologizing to people for what you say. If you think you did something wrong, even though they say, oh, no. But if you know you said something wrong and it turned out, came out the wrong way, go back and apologize. Even though they say, no. You know if you said something wrong, if it came out the wrong way. I say something wrong to people sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And they say, no, you're okay. No, it's not okay. I'm so quickly to apologize to people. So many people so, I don't know, so flamboyant, they don't want to apologize. They so stuck on themselves. Oh, I ain't apologizing. I said what I said, I'm going to do me. Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia. What you mean you going to do you? When you say something hurtful to somebody, girl, apologize. Boy, apologize. Don't act like you better than somebody that you can't apologize. God like people that apologize. You don't know people's story. You don't know if that person what that person gonna do hurtful to themselves when you don't apologize. When you're going around hating on one another, doing all these mean things to people, you don't know people's story. We gotta love people a little bit more, right? We gotta stop putting each other down. We stop bringing people down. I don't know your story, and you don't know mine. Just because I look okay doesn't mean I'm okay. Just because Frank look okay doesn't mean he okay. Just because Chef look okay doesn't mean he okay. Just because Janet look okay doesn't mean she okay. Just because Vicky, whoever on my live stream today, just because they look okay doesn't mean they always okay. Stop going by the outside of people. You don't know how that person's heart is. You don't know. You don't know my heart. I can be the strongest woman in the world. But people's heart hurts too. We got feelings. So we hurt. So stop saying insulting words to people. If you're going to say something insulting to people, walk away from them. If people say anything insulting to me, I'm done with them. Ain't no second, third, fourth chances. I don't do the second, third, fourth chances. When I see you being mean and being disrespectful, I am done with you. Words hurt, and they really, really do. So if you're being disrespectful, stop. Love people for who they are, not for what they got, how much they got. Just love them. So many people hurt people every day in life, and they don't even know they're doing it. And they're not going to apologize to you. People don't go back and apologize for what they say. Oh no, they're going to keep on saying it over and over again. So be careful what you say. Be careful with the words you use out your mouth, because sometimes they can be very, very hurtful, very, very poisonous. What is that?
What?
Oh,
What?
yeah. Very, very hurtful.
Why can you do that?
No, very, very hurtful for people. So be careful how you use words. Reframe something. Yeah, there's a lot of good-hearted people. I'm a good-hearted person. Like I said, I would give a person the shirt off my back if they need it. That's just the type of person I am. Everybody's not going to give you the shirt off their back. People let you freeze. Tell you how cold-hearted people are. Sometimes you can put put a person in a cup sometimes, and they can melt your ice. They can freeze your ice, because they're so cold-hearted. People, we got to get better than this. We got to talk to our children a little bit more and let them know that you're there for them. I don't care if they do come in the house smiling. That don't mean they're always good. That don't mean everything is always happening good because they smile all the time. People smile every day, and it hurts inside. I smile. You don't know if I'm hurting every day. You don't know my story. I don't know your story. You don't know mine. So many people think they know everything about people. They don't know if people's hearts are hurting. They don't know if their feelings got hurt yesterday. They don't know these things. But they assume the worst about people. So be careful what you say to people. Watch your words very wisely, because they can be very, very poisonous to people. So, that's what I do. I just watch what I say to people. I'm not going to say anything to people and hurt people's feelings. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. It's enough of that already going on. How did I get from 2 to all the way from 10 to 2? Where they do that at in my live stream today? I tell you, folks just leave. Gosh. 2 people to from 10. Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. Yeah. So be good to people. Love one another. And when you're there for them, really be there for people. Wow. Yeah, where they do that at? From 10 to 2? Ew. I don't know where all my people at. That's true. The tongue is dangerous. Yes, it is a very dangerous thing, Vicky. So we got to watch what we say to people because it hurts. Physical abuse is just as bad as mental abuse. Because mental abuse will stick with you forever. It don't go away. Sometimes it go away. Sometimes people don't think about it no more. But sometimes people do. Like me, I still think about stuff that happened a long time ago. And that was when I was 15 years old. So you're going to tell me mental abuse doesn't hurt? It does. So when somebody going around hurting your heart, you got to lift your own self up sometime. Go pray to God about that person. Because people are going to hurt you and hurt you. Especially here on YouTube. People do a lot of hurting people. Why? I don't know. That's what people do here on YouTube. I shake my head every time I see it go on. It was a couple of months I was on live stream. I was on this girl's live stream. She was just crying. I said, why are you crying? She said, people are so hurtful. I don't know. She said, I'm not getting on YouTube no more. People will make you not want to get on YouTube. They ain't going to make me not want to get on YouTube. I'm going to still do what I do. But she was crying. She said people hurt her heart so much. They hurt her feelings here. They call her names, call her fat, call her ugly, call her, just calling all types of names. And I started talking to this lady on YouTube and talking to her on her live stream. And I told her, don't give up because of people. People want you to give up on yourself when they say mean words to you, hateful words. I told her, don't give up. God got you. Keep doing what you do and do it to the best of your ability. Don't stop grinding. Don't stop believing in yourself. Because once you stop believing, hi, Eating Grapes, how are you? Thanks for the thumbs up if you gave me one. So I told her, don't stop believing in yourself. Mostly people stop believing in themselves when they get mental abuse going on and physical abuse. They don't think there's no way out. There's a lot of people I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking me. Yeah, I'm doing awesome. Yeah. So when you're dealing with somebody that got these problems, lift them up. Oh, you're amazing. Lift people up sometimes. Sometimes we got to give people hugs. Sometimes people need hugs. Sometimes people need to hear you say, hey, it's okay. I got a shoulder you can cry on. Hi, Juicy. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up as you come in for your girl. Sometimes we need to hear these from people. We don't hear these words because we like to see people hurt. Stop being that type of person. Love people for who they are. Be good to people. So when people say sticks and stone may break your bones, but names will never hurt. Names hurt. That hurt the most. Because that's a wound that sometimes never heals. So they got to rewind this right here. Sticks and stone don't hurt. Names don't hurt. Because they do. Sometimes people have big wounds, bigger wounds. You just don't know people's story. Why are you going around hating on people, hurting people, feeling over and over again? You don't know their story. You don't know what they're going to do the night before. You don't know what they did the night before. And you're going around saying all types of mean things to people. You're not loving one another like we're supposed to do. We're downing one another. We're hating on one another. Is that what God wants us to do, hate on one another? Mm-mm. He don't want us to hate people. He wants us to love people. He wants us to lift people up. You don't know people's story. So stop doing wrenches at people. Stop hurting people. Life is too short for that. If you know that life is too short, why are you going around being mean to people? If you know may not be a tomorrow, why are you still doing mean stuff to people? Pray for one another. Don't just pray for you. Pray for everybody. Pray for the people that's hurt. Really pray for the people that's hurt. There's a lot of people that's broken inside. We don't know they're broken. Just because you look great on the other side, you don't know people broken inside. There's a lot of broken people need to be their pieces fixed back together. But why are you going around insulting them? You're making that wound even worse. Insults hurt. It's painful. I deal with it every day with kids at school. I know how it feels. Some days I be wanting to bring all the children home to get insulted. But I can't do that. But sometimes I want to. It's hurtful. You don't know how much pain you're causing on somebody when you're going around down dogging them, hurting their feelings every day, making them feel this low. Stop making people feel this low. You don't want to do that. Lift people up. If you're a Christian, if you're a great person, you're going to lift somebody up when they're going through situations. That's what I do on my channel. I don't know what you do everywhere else, but this is what I do on my channel. I encourage people and let them know, hey, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. But don't stay that way. Walk away from that type of stuff. Yes, people will hurt you. Yes, people will steal your joy. But you got to tell the devil, you are a liar. You're not going to insult me anymore. You're not going to steal my joy. Because that's what the devil wants to do. He wants to steal your joy. He wants to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he does. That's his job, to steal, kill, and destroy. And once he's stealing, kill, and destroy you, he got you. Don't let the devil win. You're a winner, right? So if you're a winner, you got to win. You got to keep on winning. You got to keep on winning. Don't let people take you from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 through 17. Absolutely. So keep on doing you. And while you're doing you, do God too. Don't just say you're doing you. I hear a lot of people here say, oh, I'm doing me. What about God? Are you doing God too? While you're doing you? Or you just doing you? Is this thing just about you? This thing is not just about you. I am still here every time I want to share something, my phone turns off. Oh, wow. It's okay. Yeah. So be good to yourself. Love one another. Be grateful. Be kind. Be gentle. Be obedient. God say humble ourselves, right? There's not a lot of humble people out here in the world. You know why? Because we're going around bashing one another. We're going around hating on one another. We're doing the worst. But you say you're humble. How can you be humble when you're insulting people? Bye, Felicia. You're not humble if you're insulting people. Humble people don't insult people. They lift one another up. They're there for one another when they're going through situations they can't control. I understand that. So love people. Be good to people. Encourage people a little bit more. Stop tearing people down. Your words are very poisonous. You don't know it, but it's true. We say a lot of mean things to people that we shouldn't say, but we say them. God don't like ugly. You're doing ugly when you're saying mean things to people. You may not think so, but you are. Lift people up sometime. You have a beautiful soul, Trisha. Thank you so much, Eating Grapes. Yeah. Lift each other up, other than tearing them down. Everybody tear you. Every time I go on YouTube, somebody getting tore down. They explored your name. Now, oh, Trisha did this. Oh, Frank did this. Oh, stop. You only hurting yourself. In the long run, you're going to see you're only hurting yourself. Because what goes around comes back around. You don't know that. Hey, Kicking It. How are you, Karen? How are you doing it? Thanks for the thumbs up, Karen. How you doing this morning? Good morning to you. So what goes around comes right back around. So when you're hurting somebody, belittling people, it's coming back to you, boo. Don't think you're getting away with it, because you don't get away with hurting people. You may think you're getting away with it, but you don't. It comes right back around, Karen. It may not be coming right now, but you be thinking, so many people think when they hurt people, they're getting away with it. Honey, boo-boo, you don't get away with that. You don't. It's going to come. It's going to come. And when it comes, it's going to come. It's going to be like a big old storm. So right now, while you think you're getting away hurting people, downing people, insulting people, your day is coming. Like they say, every dog has their day. They're talking about people. Every person has their day when you do something wrong to people. We all pay for the, yeah, absolutely, we all pay for the things we do. Yes, we do. Thank you so much, Kicking It. You are amazing. Yeah. So stop going around being mean to people. Stop going around hating on people. I noticed that here on YouTube. Everybody hate on each other. We all gonna climb that mountain one day, right? Thank you so much, Kicking It. You are amazing, girl. Thank you, girl. Yeah. So when people do things to you, just pray for them. When people hurt you, just pray for them. Don't go try to get back at them. Don't try to hurt their heart. Can you come talk to my ninth graders about this? I sure can. I'm on my way, Karen. I'm coming in. Let me know. Yeah. So when people insult you, pray for them. When people talk bad to you, pray for them. When people try to physical abuse for you, pray for them too. Because what comes around goes right back around. Maybe you don't see it yet. Wait on it. And just because you're waiting on it, don't wish bad on people because they did bad on you. That's not wrong. We can't do devil and God together. So if somebody do you bad, don't wish bad on them. Just sit back like I do and wait on it. Wait on it. Because it's going to come back to them too. Twice as hard. So don't say, oh, well, you know, she did me this way, or he did me this way. I'm about to go back and get them. No. Wrong answer. You don't do bad for bad, evil for evil. It don't work that way. When somebody hurts your feelings, when somebody steals your joy, you sit back and you relax. Because one day, all the enemies, everybody you thought that was for you, is going to be against you. And you're going to be using them as a footstool. What I mean by a footstool, God going to send all those haters that you thought was your friends and the ones who was downing you and talking about you and insulting you. They're going to be right down below you. And your feet going to be sitting up so high. And you're going to wonder why your feet sitting up so high on the footstool. Because all the people that did you wrong and hated on you, it's going to be down there. So that's why we should not do what people do to us. Never. Never do what people do to you. You're a bigger person, right? So if you're a bigger person, you got to do nice things to people. You got to enjoy who people are. You got to love people. Don't go back getting back at people. It's a sin. Sit back and relax like I do. I always sit back and I relax. I just sit back and relax. I don't do things that people do to me. You shouldn't do that, people. So if you're doing that, don't do that. I see a lot of people say, well, I'm about to get her back, or I'm about to get him back. That's not of God, getting people back. Let them do what they do. Their day is coming. Like they say, every dog has their day. People have their day too. That's what that means. When they say every dog, that's a person have their day. Everybody that do you wrong have their day. God got the final say on this one, not us. So don't go try to get back at people. When people hurt you, when people say mean things to you, just pray for them. That's how you get your blessings, when you pray for people. You can't call yourself a Christian when you go back and get back at people. You can't. That's not what Christians do. You can't say you love God when you're going back and get back at people. People done me the most. If I was like I used to be, I would have played the get back game with them. I used to get back at people all the time when they did me wrong. I'm just keeping it real, what I used to do. Thank God I'm not there anymore. Because if I was, it's a lot of people would have been getting back today. I don't play that. That look doesn't look good on me today. But before, I thought it was great. No, don't get back at people. That's wrong. I would never come on and say, hey, you know what? She did you that way. He did you like that. Frank, go ahead and get back at him. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's not right. We got to teach people the right stuff. If God got me down here to motivate you guys, what did I look like me saying on my live stream? Yeah, go ahead and get him back. I used to play the get back game too. It's a waste of energy, Karen. It's a waste of energy because guess what? Guess who's gonna lose? You. You're gonna lose. Playing get back games, you lose. You never win. Nobody wins when they play get back games. So what we need to do, we need to sit back, even though people threw stones at us, even though people insulted us, just sit back. God don't want evil for evil. Just because a person being evil to you, you don't go do the same thing they do. I had to learn these things the hard way. It took me a long way to get where I'm at today because I was still trying to get back at people. I was like, nah, don't do that. Your heart ain't right if you're going to do that. You still want to be back where you used to be. I don't want to go back there. That the look don't look good on me. That's why I try to tell you guys to talk to your children. Talk to a good friend. If a friend going through this type of stuff, like I said, I have a friend that's married. This man give her mental problem. I mean, she's all messed up here because he just say all kinds of bad things to her. And I'm trying to get her out of marriage and tell her to go get counseling, do something. She don't want to seek counseling. She don't want none of that. She said, oh, he just do that when he get mad. Honey, boo-boo. Whether he mad or not, he shouldn't be mental abuse, giving you mental abuse. She all screwed up. He insult her. He insult. Oh, you need to lose weight. Why are you wearing that? That doesn't look nice. Wow, that is your wife. Really? Is that the way you talk to your wife? And she stands for this. Sticks and stone may break your bone, but names will never hurt you. Names does hurt. I told her that's hurtful what he doing to you. Thank you for coming back, like, that's hurtful. So when people hurt you, don't play the get back game. Just pray to them. Pray to God about it. God's going to fix it. God is going to fix it. And she said she loved her husband. Yeah, you love your husband, but you don't want nobody to hurt your heart either. You don't want nobody to do you wrong because it's not wrong. It's not good to do people wrong. Just like me trying to be a Christian and going around dogging everybody. What type of Christian is that? God is watching me dogging people out, hurting people's heart. He don't like that. That's ugly. If people done you wrong, you have to love them from afar. Exactly. Love them from a distance. Feed them out that long handle spoon. Long handle spoon. What I mean by feeding people out of a long handle spoon, love them from a distance. Distance yourself. Everybody that's not meant to be in your corner. I told you guys that over and over. Everybody is not meant to be in your corner. So if everybody not meant to be in your corner, stop putting everybody there. Because most of the people that you put in your corner, most of them will hurt your heart, will dog you, will talk bad about you, will throw stones and sticks at you. That's insulting and physical abuse. So be careful to pick people wisely. Pick people that God sends to you. Don't go around picking your own people. Because if you pick your own people, you may be dead wrong when you pick them. You know what I mean? So pick people wisely. Hold on. Let me see what I'm kicking this in. I mean, not kicking it like, just because you love them, don't mean you always have to be. That's what I say every day in my live stream. My folks already know that. Just because you love people, you don't have to be around them. I love people, but everybody is not my cup of tea. I'm not going to get on here and act like the perfect Christian. Nobody's not perfect with God. Everybody I come in contact is not for me. But I'm going to still love them. Because God loved us. God don't pick and choose to love. He just loves everybody. Sinners, whatever. He just loves them. So we shouldn't pick and choose. Never pick and choose. Just love people for real. If you got to love them from a distance, love them. Just like God say, love your neighbor. That don't mean you got to be over your neighbor's house every day. Where they do that at? Just love them. If they say hi to you, say hi back. What's a simple hi? You act like you got to go hug them. You ain't got to do all that. Just love your neighbors for real. I love my ex-husband, but we cannot be with each other. Well, you know what? Sometimes you can't be with each other. You just got to love people from a distance and move on. That's what we got to do, Janet. Love them from a distance. There's a lot of people that's not my cup of tea here on YouTube, but I still love them. Hi, Rhyme Nation. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live stream. I should have 14, but somebody took one away. But that's okay. I still love you too. Yeah. So how you doing this morning, Rhyme Nation? Thanks for coming into the live stream. Yeah. Love people for them. Not for what they got, how much they got. Just love people. When you love people, watch things happen good in your life. They'll happen good. I love people. And I'm going to love people to the end. When God comes knocking at my door, he knows he's going to say, well done to me. I'm doing good. Thanks for coming into the live stream today. Make sure you thumbs up for your sister. It's free. Yeah. How are you doing this morning? And welcome, welcome, welcome. Always, you're always welcome. So when people throw stones at you and insult you, you just wait on it. Don't you go back and get back at them, because God don't like that. He don't want you to do tit for tat. Just love people for real. If you love people for real, you'll see how your life blossom. You see you get your blessings. So many fake people. Oh, I love her. I love him. You don't love nobody. Stop lying. You don't love people. You say you do, but you don't. Love people for real. Stop, Maya. Love people for real. I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy. I used to. Don't you let nobody steal your joy with their insults. Just keep on going. Don't let people put pain in your heart. People would do that. They would put pain in your heart, honey, and make you feel this little. Don't let people do that. Keep on believing in yourself. Keep loving one another. I don't care how hard it is to love people you think it is. It's not hard to love people. You ain't got to be around nobody to love people. You just got to love them for real. And I love people. No matter how they try to do me, how they try to do this and do that, I still love people. But I pray for the people that wrong me. And I keep going. That's how we get our blessings. So when somebody insulting you, don't try to get back at them. Never get back at a person that insults you. You got to learn from that. You learn from stuff that people do to you. We're supposed to, because it's a learning experience. So that when you got a child and needing help from you, give them help. Let them know that you're there for them. Don't turn your back on your children. If you see them crying out for help, if they tell you something, just like the girl, like I was telling you about the little girl. She's crying out for help by cutting herself. She said it makes her feel good, takes the pain away. A little child should never say cutting on herself takes the pain away, because that doesn't take the pain away. It leaves a real, real bad wound. So she got taken away from her mom because of this type of stuff. Because she was getting physical abuse to herself, she was doing it. And she was getting mental abuse by people around her. People at school. But being that her mother didn't take care of her the right way, she got taken away from her. When your children tell you something, listen to them. When your friend tells you something, listen to her. Don't say, wow, it might get better. It don't get better. If it's been going on for 10 years with you and your husband, and he's still doing this over and over again, it's not going to get better. If he's telling you don't look good, you need to do this, nobody should tell nobody that. You need to look in your own mirror, see how you look. Why you going around judging somebody about their mirror? Why you going around insulting people? Turn around and look in your own mirror. How you look. Are you good enough for people? Why you think people are not good enough for people? You got to look at your own self sometime. We got to do this. So don't let people steal your joy and let people tell you that you're not good enough for people. You're good enough. Don't let people insult you. Don't let people tear you down, because people will tear you down. People who insult you, others do not feel good about them absolutely eating grapes. They don't feel good about themselves. That's why they do that. They're miserable people. So they insult you because they want you to feel just like they feel. If they feeling bad, they're going to make you feel down too. They're going to keep bringing you down. So don't let people bring you down. Get with somebody that's going to lift you up. Lift your spirits up. And that's God. God will lift your spirits up. Just because you don't see God, just because you don't hear him, doesn't mean he's not right there. God is always here. God is on time. With everything you need, he's there. God got everybody in the palm of his hand. And you're not going to tell me he's not there? He's there. So when a person going around hating on you, insulting you, you look up and you tell God about it. God going to fix that thing. God going to fix that wound that hurted so long. God is going to fix my wound that been hurting since I was 15 years old. But God's going to take care of it. He's going to make it better. Have you running but can't respond to it. Okay, cool. Go ahead. I got you, Chef. Yeah. Be good to one another. Love one another. Treat people like you want them to treat you. Stop insulting everybody. Stop throwing sticks and stones at people. Because sticks does hurt. Names hurt. If you don't think they hurt, let it get done to you then. Let me see how I feel when somebody do it to you then. You may not got it yet done to you because you're too busy the one who giving it all out, right? Hi, my life. Hi, my life as mom. How are you? Make sure you guys thumbs up for me. Make sure you thumbs up. I keep saying thumbs up. Now, nobody come out. I had 3 people come in the live stream. Didn't even thumbs up. Thumbs up is so free. It's a free thing to do. Free. But people don't want to thumbs up the live stream. Where they do that at? We have to thumb. I know you did. Not you, my life. It's a couple other people came in. How you doing, host? When you first come to somebody's live stream, you have to thumbs up. Thank you so much, my life. That's amazing.
You guys think they like you first.
No, you don't do that. That's not how YouTube works.
Yes, you like God, so
No, you don't.
like
You're not supposed to do. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. My daughter's a hot mess over here. Yeah. But yeah. So when you're going through a situation, you're laughing at me. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. So when you're going through situations that you don't have no control over, pray to God about it. People gonna hurt you, and people gonna hurt you. People gonna make you feel this little. When I was younger, people made me feel this little. I didn't think I had no strength to even get up no more. People would tear you down to you this little. Don't let people tear you down like that. Don't let people steal your joy. Prayers work. It does, my life. It works. We have to pray. Pray, pray, pray. And don't ever stop praying. Don't ever stop believing in yourself because you're amazing. Sometimes people need to tell you that you're amazing. Sometimes you got to get that big old mirror. My people know that. Where they at today, I don't know. But my people know. You got to get that big mirror and I'll say, I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am going to make it. Do not doubt nothing about you. I don't care how your life is going. Don't be a doubter. God made us all winners. God wants us to trust in our own self. Trust in our own tuition. Don't say nothing is not working right. Because if you think this nothing's not going to working right, guess what? It's not going to work out. If you think things are not working out for you, guess what? It's not going to. Stop thinking stuff. Because if you think it, you might as well say it. No, you just had one. Your mom just gave you one. No.
No, that little thing.
An orange?
Little box.
Hold on a minute.
Like your box.
Hold on, girl. Come on, I'm on my live and you know that. What box?
Like your other box in your room.
No, when I get off you can. I'll give you one when I get off.
Hmm.
You want to go watch TV?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Bye, Felicia. Is Ryan on? What you want to watch?
No, it's like,
Okay. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. So when people go around hurting your, oh, thank you so much. When people go around hurting your heart, don't think it's the end of the world. My heart been hurt. Negative thoughts bring negative. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely eating grapes. It does. If you think negative, you're going to start thinking. When you do stuff negative, like say I say I'm fat. If I keep saying I'm fat, I'm going to be fat. Don't think negative. If you say you're going to lose your job, like I said yesterday, people say, I hate my job, I hate my job. Whatever God gave you, sister, brother, love it. Don't say you hate your job because God can take that job from you and you'll be fired today. Don't do that. That's wrong. Don't do that. Whatever God gave you, you better like it. If I go around and say, oh, I'm fat, I just say that all the time. I don't like my size. I don't like my size. When you say stuff like that, you get fatter. I'm just keeping it real with you this morning, okay? If I can. Stop saying stuff. Stop speaking stuff like that out like that. Because just because you don't say it, you're speaking it in your mind, so you might as well say it. God said if you say something, you might as well say it out loud. If you're thinking it. If I think somebody is ugly, that's bad. That's a sin because you're thinking it. Don't think stuff like that about people because you might as well say it. If you're thinking it, you might as well say it. If you say you don't like something, you might as well say it because you're thinking it. Sometimes we got to watch what we say out of our mouth. Stop thinking wrong stuff about ourselves. Stop tearing yourself down because other people want you to tear yourself down. Don't tear yourself down. Love what God made you. God molded you the way he wanted you to be. If God wanted you to look any different or act anything different, he would have said that. If God molded you just perfect the way he wanted you to, you better like it. Not only like what you look like, you better love it. Just because people don't like what you look like, you better love it. God love it. God say you're perfect just the way you are. Don't you change a thing. I see a lot of people calling people fat, ugly. Stop. Sticks and stones again. Stop talking to people like that. Stop being mean to people. Stop. It's insulting people. Do you know how so many people have took their lives here on YouTube because of insults? Because of negativity? Do you know how many? So many people. Not only on YouTube, on Facebook. Not only on Facebook, out here in the world. Not always out in the world. The school I work at. With children. Counseling children. Do you know how many children I done deal with have done bad stuff to themselves already? If you can be the fly on the wall and see me do my job and how good I am doing my job, you'd be like, what? Little kids young as 5 years old doing stuff to themselves? Come on. Guys got to stop being so angry. You got to stop being so mean. You got to stop saying poisonous words to people. Because you going to be accountable for that. Stop going around hating on each other. It's enough of that already. Why you want to add to the list? Well, I'm going to add to the bunch. Bye, Felicia. Why would you add to the bunch? They already going around hating on everybody. Why would you add on? I'm going to add on. I'm going to add on. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. Stop adding on to stuff. If you see the world is going crazy already, why would you add on to crazy? Why would you be crazy like the world? Just because you live in this world, you don't have to be of the world. You know what I mean? Hey, Jerry. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Make sure you thumbs up for you. How you feeling today, Jerry? So just because you in this world, how you feeling today, Jerry? So just because you in this world doesn't mean you have to be of the world. So many people say, well, I live in this world and not around negative. Just because you live in the world around negative, that doesn't mean you have to be negative with them. Where they do that at? So that means I live in this world, so I'm going to go ahead and be negative with people. Don't do that. Ew. Don't do what people do. Because they're negative, you don't have to be negative too. Grown adult kids these days, absolutely frank. If you're living the right way, you're going to live the right way. You don't care what nobody else say. You're going to do your thing. I'm so glad you're doing good, Jerry. You're going to do your thing. Do your thing. I'm so glad you're doing good, Jerry. You're going to do your thing. I don't live like these people here. I'm a different breed. I'm a very, very unique person. You'll never find another Trisha like me. I don't care how hard you go look in this. You'll never find a down-to-earth person like me. I'm down-to-earth. When I love, I really love you. I don't fake the funk. I don't do none of that stuff. It's irrelevant. I don't go around talking about people, insulting people. It's wrong. When you insult people and make people feel bad about themselves, it's coming right back on you. What I do, I just sit back and relax when people insult me. I sit back and I watch everything. I don't play the get back game. Like I said, I used to play the get back game when I was there before. I'm not in that body no more. It's long gone. So if that body long gone, I got to leave it there. I got to live for today, not yesterday. So many people are living for yesterday. Hi, Mushy Coddle. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here. Yeah. So many people are living for yesterday. Bye, Felicia. You don't live for yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Can I get yesterday back? Can you get yesterday back? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Missy. You're amazing. I can't get back what happened yesterday. You can't get back what happened yesterday. If you did somebody wrong yesterday, guess what you need to do? You need to go to God and pray about it. And then you need to go to that person and ask for forgiveness. Can you forgive me for what I did? Don't go around hurting people. Don't go around insulting people. Stop throwing sticks and stones at people because it hurts. If you don't think it hurt, you need to take a look at your own self. When you're going around throwing stones and sticks at people, we need to rewind that tape and put the mirror on you. How would you like God to come from above and say, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're ugly, I don't like you? How would you like God to say that to you? You feel this low, right? So how do you think people feel when you're doing these type of things to them? They feel this low. So before you start talking about people, being mean to people, bashing people, hating on people, take a look at yourself first. Take a look at yourself. Turn the mirror around and look at you. What you looking like? Why you going around saying this about that person and that person insulting them, throwing sticks and stones at them? Look at you. What you looking like? Are you okay? Is your closet clean while you trying to clean out somebody else's closet? Is it really clean? Nope. So bye, Felicia. Before you do these things to people, take a look at yourself. Stop insulting people. You in school? Yay. Okay, cool, Missy. Thanks for coming to the live stream, love. Yeah. Love one another. Be there for one another. You really don't find real grown adults these days who act like, Frank, say it again. You don't find real adults anymore because they act like children. You're going around hurting people's feelings. You're going around and you don't care about it. Oh, I don't care. I'm doing me. You doing you. Where they get this type of stuff from? This is a younger age. Oh, I'm doing me. What about God? Are you doing God too? Oh, I'm doing me, shoot. I see girl, a lot of young girls and young boys. I'm doing me, yeah, shoot, man. I'm doing me. I look back sometimes at the younger generation going up. I say, shaking my head 30 million times. You're doing you. What about God? Are you doing God too? Why are you doing you, or you just doing you? Don't just do you. Do God too. God want to hear from you. Want to hear what you got to say. But if you're just doing you, He would never know. I do God, and I do me too. That's how I do it. I always put God in the middle of my stuff. I don't know what you do, but I put Him in the middle of my stuff. My stuff going to get better here. It may not be where I want it right now, but it's going to get better. You know what I mean? It's going to get better. And it's always our people doing it, putting each other down and never seeing the next person succeed. Right. It be our people. Absolutely, my life. Our people. You don't want nobody to succeed. They are our next gen. Right, that's our next generation, Frank. It wasn't like that when me and Frank was growing up. Oh no, everything was great. Everybody going around throwing sticks and stones at everybody. Sticks and stones would break my bones, but names would never hurt me. Psych, names do hurt. Rewind that tape. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names do hurt me. Long time ago, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. A long time ago. This generation, they hurt. Sorry, they hurt. So we got to rewind that because they hurt. They hurts bad too. There's a lot of people that they don't like me. I live my own life. You live your own life. Live your own life, Miss. As long as you living for God, sweetheart, just watch you. Just watch them shine. Watch you shine. Don't worry about them. Watch I shine. I'm gonna shine. You're gonna shine. Don't worry about people to do you. As long as you pray about it, Missy, you're gonna be okay, honey. God got you. God will never leave you nor forsake you. As long as you're living correctly, and I mean really living correctly, God is never gonna leave you. He's never gonna leave us. God loves us. God loves us for who we are. So when people going around hating on us, talking about us, mistreating us, throwing sticks and stoning us, don't worry, God got you. God ain't gonna leave you. God ain't done with you yet. He's not. If you think God is done, He's not. It's just beginning. Life gets better. Life is good at the end of the rainbow. Longest way life is going to be good at the end of the rainbow when you go not trying to go do tit for tat. Thank you, make my day. Yes, it's good. Don't worry about them. You're going to win in the end, Missy. You know why? Because you stand still. Don't go back and get back at people, Missy, because they do you wrong. Wrong answer. Just sit back and you wait on God to take care of this stuff. God knows your heart. God knows everybody's heart. If you have not done nothing to nobody, you sit back and you wait on God to handle this. God will handle this. God say bring all our problems to him, right? We got to put God in the middle of our stuff. Some people don't want to put God. They always say they can handle. You can't handle nothing by yourself, crazy. Yeah, Missy, we can't handle nothing by ourselves. But I see a lot of crazy folks say, oh, I can handle it by myself. I don't need God. Girl, bye. You need God every day. If you think you can live in this world without God, with all the bashing, with all the hating and all that, well, you try it, sister. You try it, brother, and see where you get. Nowhere. God will make you get nowhere because you're ignoring him. God say he wants your attention. God is a jealous God. So when you're going through all these trials and tribulations and you don't think that there's a God, there's a God. Did you forget who woke you up this morning? Was it the devil? The devil didn't want to wake you up. He wanted you to sleep. He wants you dead. Do you think the devil wants you woke? He don't want you to woke. He don't even like you. So why would you think the devil wants you woke? God woke you up this morning. If God woke you up this morning, he give you another chance to get it right. If you insulted somebody, if you throw stones at somebody, God giving you another chance. I'm going to give you another chance to get it right. If I hurted somebody, God giving me another chance to get it right before he come knocking at my door and say, hey, Trisha, you ready to go home, girl? And I say, yes. Well done, Trisha. So if God woke you up this morning, guess what? That's a purpose. That's your purpose because you woke. Did you have to be woke this morning? Absolutely not. So if God woke us up this morning, we better give him all our glory, everything. You better praise him like it's the end of the world. Don't worry about people that wrong you, people. So many people worry about what people... Stop worrying about people, what they do to you. People are going to do stuff to you. This is the way the world is. That's how you know we're living in our last days. We're living in our last days. You already see what's going on. Haters hating haters. People going around neglecting people. Babies getting left on the steps. A baby getting left on the step here in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, wow. And you're going to say we're not living in our last days? Stealing out of a church? A church? Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. And you're going to tell me we're not living in our last days? You better think about it. So if God giving you another chance to get it right when you see all this craziness going on around you, get it right then. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might be too late. So many people living for the tomorrow. I tell you guys all the time in my live stream, every single day, stop living for tomorrow. Are you sure you're going to be here tomorrow? Are you sure it's going to be a tomorrow? Did God tell you it's going to be a tomorrow? Did he tell you that? He didn't tell you that. So why you think it's going to be a tomorrow, you better stop saying that. They make me bully because I'm auntie. Don't worry about them. You're amazing. You're amazing, Miss. You keep doing you, honey. And while you doing you, sweetheart, do God too. I'm going to pray for you when I get off live stream because I don't like stuff like that going on. I'm going to make sure I pray for you, love. I can't stand it. Hey, Muffy. Hey, Muffy, 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 Muffy. Yeah. I know you always do. Thank you, sissy. Yeah. Love one another. Don't worry about the people that wrong you. Don't you go back and do stuff back to them. So when people say sticks and stones may break your bone, but names will never hurt you, that is wrong. Because names does hurt. It hurt worse than a physical abuse. Because you know why names hurt? Because it stick with you forever. I had pain in my heart since I was 15 years old. And you're going to tell me pain doesn't hurt? Words doesn't hurt? I'm about to throw in the towel. Words does hurt. They hurt you better than physical abuse. It kills your heart. It kills your soul. It makes you feel this low. When you went through a lot of stuff in life, you got to talk about it. If you don't talk about stuff that went on in your life a long time ago, you're going to be lost. Get with somebody, a prayer partner, and talk with them about it. Don't do this on your own because you can't do it on your own. If you think you can, you can't. Life is really, really short. But so many people think their life is this long. But really is this short. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not even promised the next hour. So you better live today like it's your last day. You better be good to one another. You better love one another while you still breathing. While you got breath in your air, your lungs. While you can see, while you can talk. If people want you to apologize to them, apologize. Keep it moving. Everybody not my cup of tea, but I still apologize and I keep it moving. I love people from a distance, but I still love them. I give real love. I don't do the fake stuff. If you fake, it's not good to be fake because God knows you, okay? Okay. Let's see what Frank was talking about. Grown adults acting like kids and they are in their 25s. Yes, Frank, they does. Stop insulting people. Smile. You're so very welcome, Missy. Anytime, love. Yeah. Love people. When people wrong you, don't worry about it. Don't say I'm going to get back at them. It's wrong to get back at people. It's wrong to get back at people. If you think that's not wrong, it's wrong. I used to do the get back stuff. It's not cute. And it's not right. When somebody do you wrong, just pray about it. Let God handle it. That's what God said. Let me handle this. He's God for a reason, right? G-O-D, he's God for a reason. He's not just sitting up there just looking at you, just twiddling his finger. He want to help you. But you have to come to him for help. Don't just say it's just you. It's not you. Because when you do stuff by yourself, guess what? You fail. God makes you fail because you don't put him in your stuff. Always put God in the middle of your mess, no matter what it is. Whatever it is, put God in the middle of it. God is never going to lead you wrong. People lead you wrong every day. People bash you. People talk about you. People mistreat you. People insult you. God would never insult you. You can tell God the deepest secret. He would never tell nobody. You tell folks here your secret. It's all over the news. Oh, did you see what Trisha did? Oh, did you see what Muffy did? Oh, did you see what Eating Grapes did? Did you see what Frank did? Oh, did you guys see that? Did you see what my life did? Stop telling everybody your stuff. Everybody is not your friend. How many times I'm telling you guys this? This world needs prayer. Oh gosh, Frank, don't it? Get with somebody that's going to really love you for who you are. Stop going around hating on people. Because you don't know when God is coming back. And when God comes back, he's coming back for the good. Not from the bad, not from the ugly, not for the pretty. He's coming back for the good. So if you think you're pretty and you're going to heaven like that, no. It don't go that way because you're pretty. No. It doesn't go that way, honey, boo-boo. If you got a great heart, if you humble yourself, if you love everybody, don't exclude nobody out, not even your haters. Love everybody. Love the people around you. Be genuine. Be kind. Be grateful. Humble yourself. And what I mean by humble yourself, really, really love people for real. Be a humble person. I'm a very humble person. I take a lot from people, but I just pray about it and keep it moving. I don't go back and try to get back at people. God wants us to humble ourselves. Humbling ourselves is just being a great person. Loving people. Being there for people. Encouraging people. Say encouraging words to somebody. You never know who day you make it by saying something like, go to somebody and say, hey, you know what? It's going to be okay. God loves you. Do you ever tell somebody that? Or you're just doing you again and you're not putting God in it? So if you're just doing you, you're going to fail. Tell somebody sometime that you love them. Say a kind word. Show a warm smile. Everybody's smiles, their smile is not always warm because they faking the funk. Stop faking with people. Be real. God is real, so we got to be real too. Love people for what they are, for who they are. Stop loving people for what they got. That's not what love is. Love is just loving everybody for whatever they are, whoever they are, regardless. It can be a homeless person out there. Still love them. You don't know their story. You don't know if they got insulted. You didn't know they got sticks and stones through in it. Did you know anything about these people? You don't know it. So many people assume so many bad things about people. Get to know people. Stop insulting people. Stop hating on people. Encourage people. Lift people up when they're falling down. I'm going to always be a motivational speaker. I love motivating people. Even though I'm a counselor, I still motivate those children too. They love me so much. I don't know what they'd do without me. Because I'm a great person, not just a great person. I humble myself. God wants us to be more humble. Don't let little things get to you. People are going to throw wrenches at you. People are going to throw all types of stuff at you. But you got to stand strong. Wait on it like I do. I sit here and I wait on it. I wait on God to fix that stuff. That's what you got to do. You got to sit back and you got to wait on it. Don't go back and get back at people because they insult you. Don't get back at people because they throw wrenches at you. Just wait on it like I do. Don't wish bad on people because it's already going to be bad when they get theirs. Don't go say, I'm going to wish bad on her. That's wrong. You're doing wrong already. Don't do evil for evil. Wait on it like me. Sit look pretty and just wait on it like I do. I'm like, Oh, you finally got your day. Okay. Have a great day. Don't wish bad on them. Don't ever wish bad on people that do you bad. Wish them to succeed. But guess what? They don't succeed. But don't you wish it. Let God handle it. Don't say, I wish that. Don't. You're doing evil for evil then. You want to still be good even though that person is doing evil. Wait on it. Wait on it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen on God's time, not your time, though. But wait on stuff. Don't always go back and try to get back at people because you're not living the correct way when you do that. Let them do whatever they want to. Let them insult you. Let them bash you. Let them throw stones at you if they want to do. Let them do it. Because God got everything for everybody to do bad to people. You can't go back and get back at people. It's irrelevant. You're not doing it by hurting yourself. I used to be a person to get back at you. Oh my goodness. When you do bad to me, I was all up in your face. Cussing you out. That good don't look good on me right now. Oh no. Where I used to come from, I sit back on my couch and I say to myself, or my bed, I'd be like, wow, Trisha, did you really do that? Well, yeah, it's true, Missy. You gotta look back sometime where you've been. You look back, you're like, oh wow, did I do that? Yeah, you did that. I did that. Because I used to have a potty mouth. Cussing all the time. Whoop, whoop. Cut you up with my cussing words. Now today, God took that away from me. I don't cuss. I don't judge people that do it. I'm just telling you my story. I don't cuss. I used to have the worst mouth. I didn't think it would ever go away. Everything came out of my mouth with you know what I mean. I know you've been changed, Muffy. If you live for God and you live the correct way, if you pray to God about something that you want him to change, he'll change it. But you got to be genuine when you pray to him. Don't just go to pray to him and you're not genuine. I'm very genuine when I pray. I wanted God to remove that cussing from me because I knew it wasn't good. I didn't want to run people away with my words. And I did. I said, I was saying it. And they would look at me like, I don't like her. I didn't blame them because I was a bad person. Now I'm the best person you ever can get. I would never hurt you. I would never talk about you. I love people. And I really, really love people for real. I go through a lot of stuff. Let me tell you, I go through stuff. But I don't come on my live stream and talk about my stuff. I come on my live stream to uplift other people. That's what God wants me to do. God gonna fix my stuff. I don't want to bring my stuff to the live stream to tell you guys about. I just want God to fix my stuff. And while he's fixing my stuff, I'm going to pray to God about you guys' stuff. That's what we got to do. We got to pray for our stuff. I'm being tested by 2 friends right now, but I bow out gracefully. Yeah, just bow down. Yes, that's what you do, Muffy. Me too, Muffy. Me too. Only if you knew. Girl, only if you knew. But I got to wait on God. I just can't. I just can't deal sometimes. But sometimes we just got to wait on God to fix our situation because he will fix it. It is not our time right now for stuff to get fixed, but just keep trusting in him. Keep believing in God. God is our healer. He's our best friend. He will be our best friend. Just because a friend did you wrong or a person did you wrong, God will be all that and more. But you got to have a little trust, have a little faith in God. God ain't going to leave you. nor forsake you. You got to know that. God is an on-time God. Whatever God has for you is for you. So when God come and give you that blessing because you stay humble and you stay prayed up and you didn't let the people with the insults get to you, you will get blessed. Oh, Muffy said, Missy said, there's a new friend. Oh, Missy, isn't that amazing? That's amazing. Be good to one another. You have to learn to be gracious, Muffy. Because if you don't, the devil will steal your joy, sweetie. Missy says she's a good friend, Muffy. Yeah. Love people. Love people for real. Don't worry about people do evil. Don't worry about the evildoers. Everybody got their day coming. Everybody got their day coming. So if you're going around hating on people, you got your day coming. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to get on here and hate on you. I'm not going to get on here and down mouth you. I'm not going to do none of that. I just wait on it. We all got to wait on it. Sometimes we got to take a step back and wait on stuff. Don't say I don't want to wait. Just wait. God will never leave me nor forsake me. God will never leave you nor forsake you either. God is a good God. As long as you got God in your life, you can never go wrong. Thank you so much, Edie. You can never go wrong. I got to get off at 9 o'clock. I got 15 minutes, and I got to go to work. How about that? And teach my other little children. I got a little girl that cut her arms all up and down her arms. 5 years old. 5 years old. And she say it takes the pain away. What do you know about pain at 5 years old? Hi, Murad. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here. She said it takes the pain away. How could that take a pain away from a 5-year-old? Where's your mother at when you need somebody to talk to you? Where's your mother at? Is she around? It's sad, Frank. 5. I want to bring her so bad here, but I can't. And she ain't too ashamed to show her arm either. She'll show it. She don't wear long stuff. She just... Then I got a 10-year-old dealing with some challenges. Ooh-wee. Challenges. It's not just us adults. It's kids too. So love one another while you can. Be good to one another while you can, while you have a chance. You don't get chances all the time to love people. So while you can, mother doesn't care, Frank. That's what it is. So while you have a chance to love people while you can, just do it. Even love your enemies. Even love them. You have to love your enemies. Don't say you don't love your enemies because it's a sin. We have to love our enemies. When you pray, you got to pray for everybody. Don't exclude your enemies out. That means you're not really loving people. If I pray for people and not pray for my enemies, that means that I don't love God. God say pray for everybody. Even the people that hurt you, even the ones that threw the sticks and stones at you, you have to pray for them. If you want your blessings, you got to pray for them and you got to let God do the rest. God will take care of them. Well, what I'm supposed to do, God? Why I got to hate a hater? Why I got to love a hater? Because you have to. You have to love your enemies. What do I get? You'll see in advance. I'm going to just ask, yeah. Be good to people, people. Please be good to people. Be good to people. I'm a good person. I'm the best you ever want to get. I love people, and I love them for real. I love everybody to come in my live stream. I always go back and watch everybody's videos when they come to my live stream. If I don't get a chance, it'd be in a couple of days, but I watch it. Because you know what? You support me. Why not support you in a way? That's what we're supposed to do, support one another, right? We don't do that anymore. We're too busy tearing everybody down. You belittle people so much, you swindle them into nothing. Do you know how hard you know how much you hurt people hard when you belittle them? When you throw stones, when you throw sticks at them all day. Do you know how bad you make people feel? Do you know a lot of people want to hurt themselves by you throwing sticks and stones at them? So when they say sticks and stones may break your bone, but names will never hurt you, it's a lie. Names do hurt. They hurt but worse than a stone because names stay in your heart forever. sometimes they never go away. My sticks never went away. They're still there. And every time I meditate, I think about all the sticks. The sticks is the names, the hurtful names. Every time I sit and think to myself and meditate by myself, I always think about all the sticks. Yeah. So just because I look good on the outside, it wasn't always good. So don't judge a person for what they look like on the outside, because you will be amazed what people go through. I've been through the worst, but thank you, Jesus, that he brought me out of it. I take all the sticks and throw them and rebuild them. Build a castle, Muffy. So while sticks was throwing at me, I still think about it till this day. But if I don't move away from that, I'll isolate myself from the rest of the world. Nah, not this diva, not this Christian diva. I'm going to keep on living. I'm going to keep on believing in myself, and I'm going to keep on encouraging myself. You don't always have to get encouraged from an encourager. Sometimes you have to encourage your own self. Sometimes you have to pat your own self on the back. You don't need nobody to tell you that you're doing great. You already know you're doing great. Stop waiting on people to tell you that you're doing amazing. You already know you're amazing. God already said you're amazing. So stop getting notification from these crazy folks here on earth. Because they're going to tell you something. And they're going to do a number on you. And they're going to throw stones and they're going to throw sticks at you. And make you feel this little. But as long as you got God in your life, you are a winner. Don't forget that. We all are winners. As long as we got God, we put him first, you'll be right. Be your own validation. Don't worry about this world. They're not going to tell you you're doing great. Do you think people are going to tell me that I'm doing great? Very, very few. Do you think people are going to tell you you're doing great? Very, very few. Nobody's not going to tell you you're doing great. They're going to tell you you're doing horrible. Those are miserable people. The wonderful people that love God going to tell you, hey girl, keep going. Don't you stop doing what you're doing. We need people like you. Not many people are going to say that. They're going to belittle you and belittle you and make you crumble up to little pieces. But you, as a person, got to stand strong. Got to hold your head up high when you're feeling some type of way. You are doing an awesome job, Siski. Oh, thank you so much, Muffy. Yeah. People are not going to tell you that. My little sister just told me. People ain't going to tell you you're doing great. Do you think people... If anything you guys doing on YouTube, nobody's not going to tell you, especially miserable people. Miserable people want you to sweat. What I mean by sweat, they want you to fail. Oh, I ain't doing good. She going to fail right along with me. No, I'm not. You going to fail by yourself, brother and sister. I'm not going to fail with you because I'm a child of God. God already got a purpose for me. He already got a plan for me. I don't know what your plan is, but if you're going around being evil with people, bashing people, insulting people, you're not going to get nowhere. You're going to stand still here on YouTube, okay? So if you're doing that to people, get away from that. Live the correct way. Ask for forgiveness. Go to God and ask God to forgive you. And really mean it. Don't go back up and do it again now. Now, you already asked God to forgive you from being so mean and hateful to people. This time, since he forgave you from doing all that, try doing something differently. Be a better person this time. God puts a calling on my life that no man can change. Amen. Amen. Muffy, say that again. So if you're an amazing person, keep being amazing. Don't stop being amazing. God loves you just for who you are. I'm an amazing person. I already know that. I give my own self prop. I pat my own self on the back. I don't wait for nobody to pat me on the back because I know what I'm doing. Because if I didn't know what I was doing, none of you guys wouldn't be here. Where they do that at? Bye, Felicia. I'm just keeping it real, that's all. We got to keep stuff real sometimes. So many people sugarcoat stuff. Stop sugarcoating it. Put it out there. If I'm a motivational speaker, I'm going to keep it real. Ain't no fakeness this way. Not here. I'm just keeping it real. We all need to do that. We need to uplift each other. Stop tearing everybody down. Stop doing that. Stop throwing sticks and stones at people. Oh, I'm going to throw a stick at her. I'm going to make her cry. Stop. I'm going to make him cry. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. For real? Grow up. You are adult. Act like it. Our children need us. Our family need us. Our friends need us. Stop throwing stones at them. Stop throwing sticks at them. You don't know their story. You don't know what they went through a long time ago. We don't know people's story. We sure think we do. I change extra to sugar coat because I don't work for Willie. Stop it, sissy. We don't sugarcoat the situation. But sissy says she don't work for Willie Wonka. You sure don't. Me either. But I ain't sugarcoating no situation. How about that? You silly. Yeah. You gotta love people for real. Silly. Oh, Muffy, I'm gonna have to use that one. I got to take that one from you, girl. I'm gonna take it. So love people, be good. I got 5 minutes to get up out of here. I got to go to work. I got to do my thing. I don't know what y'all got going on today, but I ain't gonna be there for 2 hours a day. You know why I ain't gonna be there for 2 hours a day? Because I got a big case at 12 o'clock. Go see another child at his home. A new child. Ain't that cute? I like new kids because that new money. Alrighty then. But anyway, like I was talking, be good to one another. Love one another. Be good. Smile every day. Even if you don't want to smile, smile anyway. Stop saying hateful words to people. I love everybody in the chat. I'm going to pray for everybody. I'm going to go back and watch you guys' video as soon as I get to work. When I get a minute, I'm going to watch everybody's video. And make sure you guys watch mine. Not my live stream. Watch my video too. Thank you guys for listening, watching. The ones was here. Even the ones was hiding in the bushes. I love you too. Be good to one another. Smile every day. Muffy, all you guys came to the live stream. Frank, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.